Hey guys, my name's Justin.
And I'm Nate.
Hey.
Thank you for taking the time to chat with us on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you all doing today, and how are you enjoying Toronto?
Great.
It's
and
really good. I saw some snow. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You're stoked about the snow. See, for us, we're like, no snow.
it was
Oh,
dreadful.
yeah.
You guys are not my friends.
We saw that cool that giant building that goes like the tall
CNN
one.
tower.
Yeah, the CNN tower. I want to go up there one day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you really should. You can hang off it as well.
You can hang off.
Seriously?
Oh no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not doing that.
No?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a thing.
When do
that
we
people do.
It'll
Yeah.
be that one day where the whole harness just snaps and I'm not.
That's it.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Like,
That would be dreadful. That's really
But you'd land in the snow. So you'd be
That's
fine.
true.
Yeah.
Perfect place to do it.
There you go.
awesome. Well, listen, we did our research. We know you guys are all huge fans of the book,
Mhm.
and I have to confess, we haven't read the books.
Shame.
And we feel,
all right.
feel like,
Forgive
but
you.
this is our first introduction to this world, and you guys being the fans that you are, I would love to know what is something that you wanted to bring to this adaptation of your characters. How did you want to adapt what you read from those books, what you loved from those books, into this live-action TV series?
I think that Percy's sense of humor is very important
Mhm.
to his character
Right.
and the development of his character. So I felt like that was kind of one of the main points I really tried to hit. You know.
Awesome.
I wanted to bring out her independence.
Yeah.
Really, I wanted to make sure that when I play this part, that I show both sides of Annabeth and not just always like when you're watching a show or a movie and there's that one person who's like always like super straightforward and like never shows emotion. You know that deep down inside, somewhere in this movie, they're gonna break.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying that that's what Annabeth did in the show, but I'm saying that definitely I want to make sure that I show that she still has an emotional vulnerability side to her.
Yeah, it's stuff that she's still figuring out too, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's very much the sentiment.
Yeah.
How about for yourself?
I think, among other things, Grover's physicality.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but I got to work with a great movement coach, and we kind of figured out like how he stands when he's happy, when he's nervous, when he wants to run,
awesome.
when he senses danger, stuff like that. And for a character like Grover, it's all about his physicality. So
Right.
Well, Aryan, Justin and I are huge Star Wars fans, and we heard that you folks filmed some stuff on the volume, which is
Oh,
super
yeah.
cool. I also heard that your first experience in the volume was stepping onto the Death Star.
yeah, a Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer, that's it. What was
Awesome.
that like?
It was really cool.
It was really cool. They showed us. Sorry. For
No, you're
They
good.
showed us like. Yeah, they like played. I think it was from Boba Fett.
Right.
Like the show when they were in.
Cool.
I think they were in a Star Destroyer, or maybe it was the Mandalorian. But they like played the scene that they used on the day.
When
Right.
he was walking.
Mm-hmm. Like I was
Yeah,
Stormtroopers
Stormtrooper
walking by.
crossed
So
by.
cool.
It looked so real.
So cool. Is there any sort of major differences that you folks noticed in terms of working in the volume versus working on a traditional set?
Yeah, I feel like when you're working on a traditional set, it depends on what you have there.
Mhm.
Like, sometimes it could be just a blue screen, and then really, like, you're trying to put an imagination to something. Like, you're trying to see something that's not there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you can have a real life set where, like, you're in a house and they built it all, so, like, you get to touch the things and stuff. And then with a volume stage, you have everything there, nothing's missing, but it's not, it's like 2D. So,
Yeah.
like, like, you can't really pick it up, touch it and stuff. You have to act like it's there, but it's,
Yeah.
It gives you something to feed off of, though, right?
Yeah,
Rather than
exactly.
just
That's
a
it.
blue screen where, to your point, you have to imagine something. So that's
exactly.
great.
So it's like two jobs in one with a blue screen.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think there's a lot of people that would agree with that in the acting industry. Now, you guys are obviously not the only ones in this show. You're surrounded by some really talented actors, some veteran actors even, some would say. I wanted to know, for any of you guys, did you guys get any great advice on set?
We talk about Adam a lot. It's because we shared a lot of screen time with him.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing that I learned was from him. It wasn't even like direct advice, I guess, but he was just like telling us a story about like, oh, how he almost dropped his daughter because like his hand like was messed up from wrestling.
Right.
So he had to get it fused, and he's like, this is where I maybe like put it down. And it was like he was just telling us how important family was to him. And I think just learning how to balance family and business and like professional work.
Yeah.
That was a big thing that I got from him.
Speaking of being on set, I've heard there were some pretty epic pranks both on and off set. And Leah, I'm looking at you because I heard that maybe you were responsible for quite a few of them.
You guys did do your research.
Yeah. Well, who was the biggest prankster, and then who got pranked the hardest?
That's good. I'm sorry.
No, go
I
for
keep
it.
cutting you off.
Yeah.
I feel like Leah is really good at setting like big pranks, but it's so easy to prank Leah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I heard that you pranked yourself essentially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like almost backfired.
That was a great one. That was a great day, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, quick thing that actually backfired on me.
Yeah.
I tried to prank Aryan. I tripped over the trash can, and then I tripped over the big, like not big. It was like a heavy mini fridge, and I literally had a heart attack. Aryan started bursting out laughing. No, I hurt myself,
True.
but
Prank's gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, definitely.
Well, staking in this sort of, I guess, silly mindset, if you will, I've got maybe the strangest question I think you'll hear all day. Aryan, your character Grover is a satyr
Yes.
who is half goat, right? I want to know, and tell me if you've gotten this question yet so far,
Okay.
but for all three of you, if you could choose to be half of any animal,
I
What?
just asked this
asked
question
this
Walker last
question
night,
yesterday.
verbatim.
yeah, and which half? Top or bottom?
I have not gotten that question yet. I'm so happy you
That is
asked
a great
that.
question.
Awesome. What do you think? And it can't be goat. That's too easy.
Yeah.
You're already too used to it.
That's what we talked about. We were like,
Small
it's kind of the
animal.
perfect
Yeah.
one.
would you have a big head still?
I think that's the.
I think that
it
would
still
probably
work
be the
that way.
right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or would like the
You can
how,
maybe,
the
like,
lower
giant
half
hamster.
scale up?
Yeah, well, see,
Yeah.
that's the other thing too. Would it scale up and kind of match? So, like, I would always think of myself as the bottom half as being an otter. So would I be?
Ooh,
You know what I
that's
mean?
fun.
Right. So I could swim and
Swim
you know
around.
and yeah, I
Hold
love
hands with
otters.
your wife, yeah.
Absolutely, my little daughter too.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we swim
Swim
around
around the
together.
water
So,
family.
what
What do you guys think?
Well, I would choose goat because we were talking about this last night.
Yeah.
I think it's the best answer.
Yeah.
You get like speed, height.
Exactly.
They can climb on
Stability.
anything.
Oh, yeah.
There's probably a reason why it is a goat, right? Because of that.
I think other than that, kangaroo
Kangaroo.
Okay.
Kangaroo
I
or
like that.
cheetah.
Same logic.
or cheetah. Yeah,
Ooh.
I feel like I'd be a Black Panther.
Oh,
There you
that'd be
go.
Or
cool.
Black Panther.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is pretty sick.
That's
That is
nice.
pretty sick.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
That's cool. Okay, so we started the interview by asking you guys, what you wanted to bring to these characters from the love of the books. Now, I'd love to know, what do you want to take away from these characters, or what will you take away from playing these characters?
What I would take away from playing Annabeth is her how do I explain this? Is her it's gonna sound really weird, is her powers.
Yeah.
Like with the hat. And when I say that, like, like sometimes in life you have to be invisible
Mhm.
to see how other people, live.
Mhm.
I feel like in days now and things and stuff, people don't always know what other people might be going through or anything and stuff. And I feel like, with that hat, like at any given time, I feel like I should put my hat on and become invisible and try to see what people go through without other people around and stuff. I know that sounds weird, like a stalker, but if you,
No,
if you-
I think
Yeah, I
the
get that.
sense of being observant of other things rather than maybe some would say complacent or just, passing by.
yeah.
Being very observant of things. How about Walker?
Well, I was gonna say the powers, but after that answer, I don't think I can. Thanks, Leah. I guess Percy's bravery,
Yeah.
in a way, or like the fact that he doesn't. If something's wrong, he doesn't just go with it. He has to say something about it.
Yeah.
He can't live with himself if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I think that's very important to his character.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Beautiful.
I think for Grover, he's a very empathetic character. He understands what people are going through, and that's just something he kind of understands naturally and on a very deep level. That's something that I've always valued in him, and his willingness to put himself in front of danger for the people he cares about. That's something that I try to at least emulate from day to day.
Awesome. You'll stop everyone from doing the the rope thing on the
Maybe not
CN
that,
Tower.
because
Yeah.
I want to do that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You'll be right there along with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll be the one
Beautiful.
stopping.
There you go.
Actually, no, I wouldn't even stop. I'll just let them do it. I'd be like, look
That's
at
it.
them too.
Good luck.
Be like at the base of the CNN tower, just I got you. Don't worry.
I'll be recording. I'll be like, good job, guys.
I want to do what Jared Leto did and the Empire.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
See that?
gosh, yeah. Yeah, don't do that, Walker. We need you around. We need to keep you around. Yeah.
I'll wait till season 5.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Tom Cruise on the Burj Khalifa.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I want to do
another
that.
Yeah.
Jeans without socks on.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. All three of you are wonderful in this show, and we are very much looking forward to seeing how the rest of the season plays out.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time, guys.